Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Right now at 10, a life cut too short. The Hudson community gathers to remember an officer lost in the line of duty. Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Emily Haugen. The local Hudson community is rallying in support after the untimely death of a young officer on Saturday night. Police say 34-year-old Jeremiah Johnson shot and killed Deputy Katie Lacing, then ran into the woods and turned the gun on himself. Lacing was 29.
You didn't need to know Katie Lacing personally to feel compelled to honor her life and her service to St. Croix County.
I'm so thankful that there are so many people here. We rallied last minute. We all came together and we have to be here.
A crowd of people from all over gathered on the 11th Street Bridge over Interstate 94 on Sunday afternoon as Deputy Lacing's body was brought from the Ramsey County Medical Examiner's office to the funeral home.
Thought we'd bring our grandkids down here to support a little bit as we can do, I guess.
A squad car marks a memorial for her in front of the St. Croix County Sheriff's Office as people have come by to lay flowers and pay their respects, including Chad and Laura Johnson, who live in Hudson.
Yeah, it's just senseless. It's just very sad.
You feel for the family members that had a daughter that didn't come home last night.
A few of the deputies who just lost their colleague lowered the flag to half staff.
My son is a police officer. I've got other family who are in the police force across the two states, and I just wanted to show my respects for the officer who was lost yesterday.
Marcia Krogh saying can't believe another law enforcement officer's life was cut short.
3 in Wisconsin, 1 in Minnesota within the last month. I just hope it's not a trend.
This community, like the others in the last month, have all shown their strength in numbers through difficult times.
You need them to come together. We all come together, and it's just great to see that in our community.
And a man convicted of a shooting in Lynn County, Iowa deputy could face nearly a century behind bars. The judge sentenced Stanley Donahue to 92 years in prison during a hearing Friday. Earlier this year, he was convicted of several charges that included attempted murder for shooting Lynn County Sheriff's Deputy William Halverson. Prosecutors say he shot Halverson 7 times during a gas station robbery in Coggin in 2021. Halverson spent several months in the hospital, but has since recovered and is back on duty. Meanwhile, new details are emerging about the gunman suspected in a deadly mass shooting in a mall in Allen, Texas. 8 were killed and 7 were wounded. Multiple sources tell CBS News that the gunman has been identified as Mauricio Garcia, and he had no serious criminal record. Stephen Spainhauer, whose son works at the mall, said he got to the scene before first responders and tried to save people.
I wanted to do something to save a life if I could, and I wished I could have, but I couldn't.
An Allen police officer who happened to be nearby killed the shooter moments into the deadly rampage. Police say likely saving lives. Authorities did not immediately provide details about the victims as local and federal authorities investigate.
Warning that was in effect for parts of the Mississippi River from Buffalo to Wabasha County through Winona County. That has since expired. Same story just south of Houston County going into portions of Allamakee and Crawford County. Again, that has since been allowed to expire, so a little bit of good news there. Now, in terms of the radar scan, we are seeing some precip being picked up across portions of the area. A lot of this, though, is ground clutter. It's not hitting the ground, it's just being picked up in the upper levels of the atmosphere. But it's a different story a little bit farther south, not too far to be exact, towards the Waterloo area where they're seeing severe thunderstorm warnings, even some hail being picked up at this hour. So a very interesting situation. Just a few miles south of us. Right now we're at 57 degrees, 64 is the current temperature at the TV station. Humidity is sitting at 89% with winds out of the west-northwest at 5 miles per hour. Eau Claire, good evening to you guys. Clear skies, 58 degrees is your current temperature. Humidity is at 84% with winds out of the east at 3 miles per hour. Right now we're seeing temperatures in the 50s and 60s from top to bottom, but if you have any plans for the evening and overnight hours, make sure you take the rain gear with you because the rain chances will be in the forecast. When you wake up in the morning, we'll see temperatures going into the 50s. Now, Emily, coming up in the first warn forecast, we will talk about temperatures cooling off for tomorrow, and then we're going to go back into the 80s just in time for the weekend with a caveat.
Oh,
with a caveat.
Guess we'll find out.
Yep.
All right, thanks, Eric.
You bet.
Well, a group of people walked through La Crosse today, honoring troops and first responders. News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall joins us live in studio to share how the nonprofit's work is impacting others. Jeremy?
Emily, good evening. For 12 years, Carry the Load has traveled across the U.S. as a way of saying thank you. With every step, they honor those who served. In 2011, Navy veterans Clint Bruce and Steve Holly wanted to restore Memorial Day. Now, people including Olivia Terry carry the load.
My first year was in the Midwest right here, and my second year last year was on the East Coast relay.
The Midwest relay started in Minneapolis in April and wraps up in Dallas right after Memorial Day. Each year, walkers go for 32 days in 48 states, 20,000 miles total. Terry has been walking for her father, a firefighter who died on the line of duty when she was only a teenager.
I just wanted to honor him and walk and carry him with me through the relay.
Terry also walks for her brothers.
My brothers are also in the military. They were. One brother was in the Army and the other one was in the Navy. And first responders and military are just important in my family.
She carries the load for more than just her family.
I also wanted to honor all of those who are still alive, still protecting our country.
Now, they walked from Onalaska all the way to La Crosse, and Terry also says that although we still have some time until it ends, she plans on continuing to carry the load in the future. Emily?
Thanks, Jeremy. If you would like to get involved with Carry the Load, you can check out their website. We'll post a link to it on our website. That is news8000.com. While Governor Evers lowered the flags to half staff again today, honoring fallen Wisconsin firefighters. Flags are lowered every year in May and October. The governor said they're lowered because, quote, honoring those firefighters who have made the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty is a responsibility we share as a state and nation. And I'm proud to recognize those fallen heroes and share our deepest condolences with their families, friends, colleagues, and loved ones on those occasions throughout the year, end quote. And an update for Onalaska drivers. Starting tomorrow, County Highway ZM in Onalaska will be closed for construction. The La Crosse County Highway Department asks drivers to take Highway 35 as an alternate route. It'll remain closed for about a month and a half, and work is expected to wrap up by June 26th. Well, the wait is almost over. The grand opening for La Crosse's Wygant Park shelter is coming up tomorrow. The new shelter, which you can see here, replaces an over 40-year-old shed. It's got a meeting room, bathrooms, and a drinking fountain. The Wygant-Hogan Neighborhood Association and city officials will celebrate the new shelter on Monday. WHNA says it will also be dedicating a new tree in the park to Bob Fisher, a board member who recently passed away. The grand opening starts at 6:30 in the evening on Monday at the park on 1500 Cass Street. Anyone in the community is welcome. And choir groups brought some spring sunshine to the community today. Viterbo University's concert choir, the 9th Street Singers, and Choral Arts Community Group performed in its spring concert at the St. Rose Convent this afternoon. Joining them was a brass ensemble from the La Crosse Wind Symphony, and the program was centered around John Rutter's Gloria, which featured all three choirs. Coming up on News 8, a Green Bay group is coming together to give veterans a special ride of their own. A look at Hogs for Heroes and their mission for good, coming up later. But first, a Toma vet says he was denied care at a facility supposed to set up to protect him. The change he's calling for at the Toma VA, coming up after the break.
Are record high energy and water costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With inflation rising at record levels and incomes not keeping pace, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive. While you may not ask for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to be without heat, water, or power. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.heat.help.
Pilgrims in Arcadia is looking to add maintenance technicians and want you to apply. We offer you on-site training in our new state-of-the-art training center, flexibility with 4 different shifts, competitive pay, career advancement, and a hefty benefits program. Here's what our employees have to say.
I would encourage anybody looking for a job in maintenance to come to Pilgrims because we give them the opportunity to train and advance their careers through our program.
If you are looking for a good, stable, reliable job, Pilgrims is the place to work.
Apply in person at our recruiting office, Main Street, Arcadia.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
For years, vets at the Tomah VA say they were denied health care, all because of one doctor. I sat down with one Tomah vet who says his misdiagnosis left him shaken for years. Now, he's seeking justice for others.
Years in combat.
If anybody remembers, 2004 was absolute chaotic as far as combat-wise in Iraq. I was blown up 4 different times in Iraq by improvised explosive devices.
When Brandon Winishek returned home, he found himself in a different battle.
Since getting out of the Marine Corps in 2006, I've had several friends commit suicide.
Like many veterans before him, Brandon suspected he had a traumatic brain injury.
It's such a common injury in Iraq and Afghanistan veterans.
He took his concerns to the Minneapolis VA. In early 2012, they said he was fine.
When I received the denial letter, you know, it makes you question, you know, am I crazy?
Years later, Brandon learned that he was one of 300 vets misdiagnosed by the VA. He was sent to the Tomah VA for a re-examination.
I was in and out in 30 minutes. You know, there was no MRIs, there was no CAT scans.
But like before, his examiner, Dr. Mary Jo Lanska, said he was fine.
It was like a punch in the face.
Brandon was sure something was wrong. He asked to be assessed again.
Dr. Lanska receives the referral. I get a letter in the mail, and the letter states, Brandon, you're fine. I told you this back in 2015. I refused to see you.
He was told to seek care elsewhere. He took his private insurance to La Crosse.
At the end of this testing, I had 4 different doctors all agree that I had multiple traumatic brain injuries and permanent brain damage.
He decided to share his story and learned quickly he wasn't alone. Senator Tammy Baldwin wrote a letter to the VA asking them to follow up.
We demanded that the VA do a whole review.
Those concerns weren't unfounded.
Quite frankly, she was just phoning them in. She was not doing her job.
This is somebody that's supposed to be taking care of us.
In a statement, the VA said it reviewed some of Dr. Lanska's C&P exams, and some of those exams were considered incomplete.
So far, it's not looking very good.
7 years after Brandon's misdiagnosis.
I'm being told by medical professionals for years that I'm fine when I didn't feel fine.
Relief. The VA says at this time, Dr. Mary Jo Lanska is no longer conducting those exams. Now Brandon is receiving some relief in the form of back pay starting in 2020.
What I'm fighting for now is that they owe me back to 2011.
He's calling for full equitable relief for himself and all misdiagnosed vets. Today, Brandon's fight is not over yet. In Tomah, Emily Haugen, News 8 Now.
If you or a loved one believe you've been misdiagnosed by Dr. Mary Jo Lanska, the VA has set up a hotline. I've got that number right down here. Just call 608-372-3971, extension 64775. And coming up on News 8, this coronation weekend, it's a home fit for a king, a little closer to home. We'll take a look at the castle in Wisconsin that you should go check out for yourself. That's coming up after the break.
And in the world of weather, if you have any plans for the overnight hours, we'll see temperatures staying in the upper 50s to low 60s, but the rain chances will start to ramp up yet again just in time for your morning commute. We'll plot everything out in the First Warn forecast on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
I've always been a storyteller. I capture those beautiful moments, things other people miss. My health took an unexpected turn, but my care team put my needs in focus, designing solutions to support my ambitions. Now that's just a footnote in my journey. A small part of a story that's still being written. UW Health. Remarkable.
Asking the right question can greatly impact your future.
Are you qualified to do this?
What? Especially when it comes to your finances.
Are you a certified financial planner?
I'm a CFP professional.
CFP professionals are committed to acting in your best interest. That's why it's gotta be a CFP.
If you have moderate to severe Crohn's disease, Skyrizi is the first and only IL-23 inhibitor that can deliver clinical remission and endoscopic improvement.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine, or plan to. Liver problems may occur in Crohn's disease.
Control of Crohn's means everything to me. Ask your gastroenterologist about Skyrizi. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
The Carden International Circus celebrates over 60 years with the all-new Spectacular Circus. Come see the daredevils, acrobats, aerialists, and so much more. Join us 1 hour before showtime for amazing pre-show activities. Enjoy 3 rings of fun with your family at the all-new Spectacular Circus. Get your tickets today.
Come see the Spectacular Circus Monday, May 8th at the La Crosse Center.
My part-time service in the Army National Guard allows me to keep my community and those I care about safe from threats. Learn more about how you too can live and serve part-time close to home by visiting nationalguard.com.
Welcome to the rustic side of Black River Furniture Outlet, Western Wisconsin's Cabin Store. Buy unique, one-of-a-kind pieces made in the USA, featuring aspen, hickory, barnwood, and specialty woods like walnut and maple burl. Shop dining sets, bars and bar stools. Find epoxy pieces, coffee and end tables, cabin furniture bedroom sets in king, queen, full, or twin. Bunk beds and case pieces to match. Huge selection in stock to take home or deliver today. Family and veteran owned, Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Come explore and plan your next home improvement project at the Board Store Home Improvement's historic 8-building showroom, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Coronation weekend is still in full swing in the UK after King Charles III was crowned yesterday. But you know what? Castles are not restricted to royalty. Here in Wisconsin, you can get inside a castle at no charge pretty much any day of the week. The Dresden Castle, which used to be a Catholic church, can be found in Cudahy, Wisconsin. That's right by Milwaukee. And we ran the story earlier. Yeah. And they talked about other castles that Eric really likes.
Right. The one in Kenosha, the OG castle, White Castle.
I can't say I've ever been there.
Oh, it's worth a 3-hour drive.
All right, sounds good. Road trip.
Yeah,
Who's
absolutely.
in?
Absolutely. Get Derek, we'll get Dua. Let's just all go take a road trip in the Storm Rider. Why not?
Perfect. Sounds
there you
good.
Go.
Will the weather be good for that road trip?
Short answer is there's a rain chance in the forecast. Take a look here at the radar scan right now. We're seeing some false blips at this hour. We are seeing a clean sweep, though, across the majority of the Coulee region. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the radar scan right now, and you can see, like I said, the big picture right now. We're seeing that precip with the... Why is that following my hand like that? Let's try this. Hold on, give me just a second here. Let's stop this. Oh, okay. So, anywho, we have a little bit of a blip of precipitation just to the south and west of Rochester. Okay, this thing is annoying. Let me see if I can swap this. Okay, there we go. We have a little bit of precip just to the south of Rochester, over towards the Waterloo, Cedar Rapids area, seeing some heavy rain, even some thunderstorm activity at this hour. This is all going to stay to the south for the evening and overnight hours, so a little bit of relief there. Now, in terms of the overnight hours, we'll see temperatures staying in the low 60s till we get to the 4 o'clock hour. When you wake up in the morning, temperatures will be in the upper 50s, 59 by the 4 o'clock hour, 58 by 5 a.m. The rain chances, though, will start to ramp up. We'll see that 60% chance of rain by the 5 o'clock hour. So let's go ahead and take a look outside right now. We're sitting at 57 degrees in La Crosse. Our humidity, it's up. It's at 89%. We have winds out of the west-northwest at 5 miles per hour. In Eau Claire, we're at 58 degrees. It feels like 58 out there. Humidity is sitting at 84% with winds out of the east at 3 miles per hour. So here's the setup. We have a stationary boundary that's in play right now. Keep an eye on this cool front right here, because this is going to push through as we go into your evening and overnight hours. And this is going to do two things. It's going to shift the wind, And then it's going to drop the temperatures again as we go into your Monday and Tuesday. We're only going into the upper 60s to low 70s. So when you wake up in the morning, temperatures in the 50s will greet you from top to bottom. Low 50s, even upper 40s towards Ladysmith, Stanley, Medford. Black River Falls will go to 51. Tomah will go to 51. Lafarge will go to 54. The Double Nickels in Boscobel. So that rain chance I was talking about. We'll keep a small rain chance in the evening and overnight hours. By 5 o'clock, that's out of here. We'll start the day off with mostly cloudy skies. Rain chances will pick up again in the afternoon and early evening hours. Then another round of thunderstorms will push its way through Monday night going into Tuesday morning. Highs on Monday. As I said, we're only going into the 60s. Some places low 60s. Viroqua, you're only going to 60. Lafarge going to 61. Tomah going to 61. Medford 61, 65, and Stanley 67 in Ladysmith. In La Crosse, we'll go to, like I said, 65. We'll see that rain chance in the forecast in the morning hours. It will dwindle down in the afternoon hours. Temperatures are going to hover right around 62, 63 throughout the afternoon and evening hours. So 65 will be the high for tomorrow. As we go into your Tuesday, we'll go to 72, 79 for Wednesday, 79 for Thursday, 80 for Friday, 79 Saturday, 71 for Mother's Day, but we have that rain chance in the forecast. And then, or Sunday, I should say, then Monday, we go to 76 degrees. So the rain chances are in the forecast, but nonetheless, a great day to go take a road trip to White Castle. And now I am craving a crave case.
All right, looks like we'll have to do that tomorrow then, right?
Yes, and I'm off tomorrow, so even better.
Oh, I'm not. Okay, whatever. I'll figure it out. Thanks, Eric. And now it's time to announce the chosen Picturing Our Community photo for the week. This week's winner is Mary Lou Graff of Hoka, Minnesota, with the shot of a Saturday evening rainbow. I love it. Every week we pick a photo to be shared in a gallery on our website at news8000.com and socially on our News 8 Now Facebook page, Twitter, and Instagram. If you'd like to participate, just head to news8000.com, click on Submit Photos and Videos under the Home tab, and then click on Picturing Our Community and enter your photo. A new winner will be chosen every Friday, announced Sunday night, and then showcased online Monday morning. And coming up in sports, see how Coach LaFleur is feeling after rookie minicamp. And the Brewers were on the road in San Francisco trying to snap a 6-game losing streak. Kate has the highlights after the break.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Your health care should be unique to you. At Mayo Clinic Health System, they get to know your story and customize a treatment plan that fits your needs.
Ashley's having a huge sale. Right now, you can get up to 50% off floor models. Plus, shop limited time deals throughout the entire store. These deals won't last long, and once they're gone, they're gone. Hurry to your local Ashley store to shop and save today.
Corporate travel can come with surprises, and it's about time your hotel works for you. What's that? You forgot your toiletries? Holiday Inn has you covered. From the delicious breakfast served hot and ready to helping you relax. Need a good workout? Let our staff do the heavy lifting. Our state-of-the-art workout facility will get you in and out before your next meeting. Holiday Inn Express in Onalaska, taking customer service to a whole new level.
Are you in need of a new water heater? Here at Maxwell White, we offer the best solutions for homeowners in La Crosse and the surrounding areas. Being the best means installing the best. Our American-made Bradford White water heaters can revolutionize your home and give you the home comfort you've always wanted. Contact Maxwell White today to find out how a professionally installed Bradford White water heater is right for your home. Our expert technicians will answer all of your questions and find the best possible solution for you. Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Hello, I'm Christy Halenka, Reading Program Chair at Viterbo University. Viterbo is proud to serve our area communities by providing programs that produce quality educators and leadership in our schools. Viterbo University is once again partnering with News 8 to recognize outstanding classroom teachers in the area. We look forward to working with generations of teachers and change agents for years to come. Do you know a top-notch teacher? Then go online to news8000.com or write to this address.
Ashley's having a huge sale. Right now, you can get up to 50% off floor models. Plus, shop limited time deals throughout the entire store. These deals won't last long, and once they're gone, they're gone. Hurry to your local Ashley store to shop and save today.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Here's News 8 Now's Kate Overton.
We've got just over 120 days until the NFL regular season begins, and this week the NFL schedule will be officially released, so football is in full swing, and the Packer rookies took over Green Bay for their rookie minicamp. Of course, the 13 players taken in the draft were there, along with 14 tryout players, 9 veteran players, and a recently signed international player. Now, everyone at the rookie camp won't make the official roster, but by getting these young players in the building, the team can see what they've got and start working on a plan for Green Bay's young future.
But it was a pretty impressive group in terms of just really everything. A lot of these guys truly do look the part, and then you watch them go out there and compete at a high level and give that great effort and energy, and so it's something to be excited about. But it's only 2 days, so.
Just getting comfortable around the facility, getting to know all the guys, getting to know the coaches, and kind of getting back into football, which I've been waiting for.
Now the team will evaluate what they've got, make some cuts, and the next up for Green Bay, there will be some organized team activities or mini camp practices scheduled for May 22nd. All right, switching gears to the baseball diamond. The Twins had first pitch early in the afternoon over in Cleveland, going for an important series win as the Guardians are just 3.5 games in front of Minnesota heading into the game. So a battle for that top spot in the AL Central. And it was Cleveland starting this game hot. 2 runners on for the dangerous Jose Ramirez, and the slugger delivers a single into right field. 1 run comes in to score, and just like that, the Guardians start this game on top. Same inning, 2 batters later, and this time it's Josh Bell coming through. He gets one through the infield. That scores another run as Cleveland goes up 2-0. Twins trying to answer. Nick Gordon with the bases loaded, but he's going to ground into a 4-6-3 double play, and that will end the inning. Another opportunity with 2 on in the 7th, but Jose Miranda will go down on strikes, and that pretty much sums up the Twins' offense. Just 1 hit on the day for Minnesota, and as manager Rocco Baldelli said after the game, it's hard to win a game when you don't score runs. Twins now 19-16 on the year, next up at home against the Padres on Tuesday. And then later in the afternoon, it was the Brewers' turn. They were on the road taking on the Giants, honoring the late legend Vida Blue to start this one. Pick it up in the 2nd inning, a man on for William Contreras, and he gets all of this one. Sends it to deep left field for a 2-run shot. That gives the Brewers the lead, and Contreras the cheesehead. Adrian Hauser making his first start of the year, but in some trouble here as Lamonte Wade Jr. rips one into left field, and this game is all tied up at 2. 5th inning, Brewers back in front, but looking for some insurance, and Willy Adames gives them just that. He sends one into the left field seats for a 2-run home run, his 100th in his career. Brewers up 3. Now in the 9th, the man on for Yelich, and Yelich gets one down into left field. Joey Wiemer rounding 3rd, trying to score. The throw is a little wide, and that allows Wiemer to slide in for another run. A few batters later, Adames at the plate, and he's going to bring in Yelich for 1 more run. 7-3 the final. Adames with a 4 RBI day. Adrian Hauser with a promising first start of the season, and that ends a 6-game losing streak. Milwaukee now 18-15 on the year. They're back at home tomorrow evening taking on the LA Dodgers. A quick check-in on the Cubs, down 2-0 in the bottom of the 9th. But here's Cody Bellinger, gets one to the Ivy. Ian Happ comes around to score. Now Chicago trails by 1. Next batter, Eric Hosmer, and this one is going to be all tied up. He delivers the tying run, and this goes into extra. The 10th, both teams would score in the 10th and the 13th, but in the 14th, a Chicago pitch clock violation means the Marlins are going to bring in the go-ahead run. So the Cubs would need to answer, but Andrew Nardi gets Tucker Barnhart to go down on strikes, and the Marlins win this game 5-4. So now the Brewers trail the Pirates by just a half game in the NL Central, and the Cubs are 2 games behind Milwaukee, sitting in 3rd. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
Pilgrims in Arcadia is looking to add maintenance technicians and want you to apply. We offer you on-site training in our new state-of-the-art training center, flexibility with 4 different shifts, competitive pay, career advancement, and a hefty benefits program. Here's what our employees have to say.
I would encourage anybody looking for a job in maintenance to come to Pilgrims because we give them the opportunity to train and advance their careers through our program.
If you are looking for a good, stable, reliable job, Pilgrims is the place to work.
Apply in person at our recruiting office, Main Street, Arcadia.
Come to the circus, the biggest show in town. The circus.
The Carden International Circus celebrates over 60 years with the all-new Spectacular Circus. Come see the daredevils, acrobats, aerialists, and so much more. Join us 1 hour before showtime for amazing pre-show activities. Enjoy 3 rings of fun with your family at the all-new Spectacular Circus. Get your tickets today.
Come see the Spectacular Circus Monday, May 8th at the La Crosse Center.
To everyone who appreciates a handcrafted meal, are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin?
Butterburger's cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love.
Definitely love.
And our thick and creamy frozen custard, we make it for you all throughout the day. All day.
All day, every day. Put it in the extra work and not cutting corners. Takes a little longer.
But it's how we've always done it at Culver's.
Because making your meal with care shows how much we care.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
La Crosse Glass and Overhead Doors has been selling, servicing, and installing garage doors since 1964 and believe garage doors should be exceptional quality and craftsmanship. We guarantee to help you select a door to fit all of your needs. We offer a large stock inventory of CHI overhead doors, including residential, commercial, rolling steel, and high-speed doors. Visit our website and design the door of your dreams with CHI Door Visions. Get your free quote today.
Hey, it's Brody from Great River Harley-Davidson. It's Harley's 120th anniversary, and we are celebrating all year long. Our new 2023s are on the floor with new models, new colors, but that classic Harley ride. Plus, we have awesome anniversary apparel, including custom helmets, limited edition clothes, riding gear, and more. Stop by and see us anytime at Great River Harley-Davidson.
Over in Green Bay, nonprofit organization Hogs for Heroes prides itself on giving back to veterans. Over 34 vets received the gift of a free Harley-Davidson from the nonprofit. That motorcycle allows vets to experience wind therapy as they heal from battle scars.
Hogs for Heroes has done so much for us. It's so hard for us to repay them. This is the least that we can do, is come and support the next people that we're able to help them get back on the road and get back to healing.
President of Hogs for Heroes, Kevin Thompson, says it's their way of showing respect to those who served.
This isn't trying to find the veteran who has the most medals or the longest service. We look to find injured veterans who have a passion for motorcycling and need to get back out on that road to help themselves with their healing, help their family, help their relationships, and in turn help the community.
It's a powerful mission. We'll be right back.
Taco John's new double beef and potato quesadilla is so filling, it'll have you squeaking double. Double seasoned beef, crispy potato olays. 5 melty cheeses, double beef olay. New ultra filling double beef and potato quesadilla for a limited time at Taco John John's.
Where there's a flooded basement, there's a solution. Where there are wet spots or musty smells, there's an answer. Where wood damage or dry rot is stealing home value, there's an expert. American Waterworks. For wet basements, wood damage, and effects of dry rot, American Waterworks professional crack repair, waterproofing, sump pumps, and vapor barriers provide long-lasting solutions to tough problems. Wherever moisture problems surface, there's an answer. American Waterworks. Schedule your free inspection and estimate today.
Ubrelvy helps you fight migraine attacks. You put it all on the line. You do it all. So you bring Ubrelvy. It can quickly stop migraine in its tracks within 2 hours without worrying if it's too late or where you are.
Unlike older medicines, Ubrelvy is a pill that directly blocks a protein believed to be a cause of migraine. Do not take with strong CYP3A4 inhibitors. Most common side effects were nausea and tiredness.
Migraine pain relief starts with you. Learn how AbbVie can help you save. Ask about Ubrelvy, the anytime, anywhere migraine medicine.
Welcome to the rustic side of Black River Furniture Outlet, Western Wisconsin's Cabin Store. Buy unique, one-of-a-kind pieces made in the USA, featuring aspen, hickory, barnwood, and specialty woods like walnut and maple burl. Shop dining sets, bars and bar stools. Find epoxy pieces, coffee and end tables. Cabin furniture bedroom sets in king, queen, full, or twin. Bunk beds and case pieces to match. Huge selection in stock to take home or deliver today. Family and veteran owned, Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Don't let banking be stressful. Union State Bank is a family-owned bank at the forefront of technology. Our mobile app lets you manage your finances on your time. Deposit a check, pay bills, manage your debit card, transfer funds, and receive real-time alerts. We bring banking to the palm of your hand so you can easily track your account wherever life takes you. At one of our locations or on the go, Union State Bank puts you first. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
To all you so-called drive-through contenders out there, Taco John's is coming for the breakfast belt. With the boldest, cheesiest, baconiest, potato ole-iest breakfast burritos ever, we're not pulling any punches. The new breakfast champ is here. Try a bigger, bolder breakfast at Taco John's.
The next 8 days, we go into the mid-60s tomorrow. Rain chances will be the rule in the morning hours. We'll see partly cloudy skies for Tuesday. Upper 70s to low 80s for the second half of the work week with a rain chance.
All right, thanks, Eric. Thanks for watching News 8.